Jesus was placed before the governor, who questioned him, "Are you the king of the Jews?"
Jesus said, "If you say so."
But when the accusations rained down hot and heavy from the high priests and religious leaders, Jesus said,
Nothing. Pilate asked him,
"Do you hear that long list of accusations? Aren't you going to say something?"
Jesus kept silent, not a word from his mouth. The governor was impressed, really impressed.
it was an old custom during the feast for the governor to pardon a single prisoner named by the crowd.
At that time, they had the infamous Barabbas in prison.
With the crowd before him, Pilate said,
"Which prisoner do you want me to pardon, Barabbas or Jesus, the so-called Christ?"
He knew it was through sheer spite that they had turned Jesus over to him.
While the court was still in session, Pilate's wife sent him a message.
Don't get mixed up in judging this noble man. I've just been put through a long and troubled night because of a dream about him.
A long and troubled night.
A long and troubled night.
A long and troubled night.
About him.
Meanwhile, the high priests and religious leaders had talked the crowd into asking for the pardon of Barabbas and the execution of Jesus. The governor asked,
Which of the two do you want me to pardon?
Barabbas!
Then what do I do with Jesus, the so-called Christ?
Nail him
Nail
to
him
the cross!
To the cross!
But for what crimes?
What crime?
What crime?
What crime?
But the crowd yelled all the louder,
Nail him to the
Nail
cross!
him!
When Pilate saw that he was getting nowhere and that a riot was imminent,
He took a basin of water and washed his hands in full sight of the crowd, saying,
I'm washing my hands of responsibility for this man's death.
washing my hands,
washing my hands.
washing our hands.
From now on, it's in your hands. You all are judge and jury.
Judge and jury!
Judge and jury.
All of
us.
Wet hands.
Wet hands. The crowd answered,
We'll take the blame.
we'll take it. We
and our children after us.
Take the blame.
Then Pilate pardoned Barabbas, and Pilate then took Jesus and had him whipped.
The soldiers
Having braided a crown of thorns,
set it on his head
Threw a purple robe over him.
and approached him with,
Hail, King of the Jews! Then they greeted him with,
slaps in the face.
and much worse.
It begins
taking the blame.
for us and our
Children after us.
a long and troubled night begins. What crime?